Well, the mug matches the shirt today, I guess. Good morning, happy Saturday. I'm being stared at by a special guest. What? Special guest? Kenman, what are you talking about? We have a guest in the house. Mr. Dash. Dog sitting. We'll see how the Dasher does. Just kind of steering me off though right now. Like, I could sit here. Oh, my eyes hurt this morning. Sorry. What's up, Wheezy? How's it going? I know I've got that custom for you. I'm gonna get going on. I haven't got it. I haven't got to it yet. I'm gonna knock it out for you real soon though. Hi. I have a guest. Say hello. There's only a few people. Say hi. No, it's over there. Say hi. Look at this monster. What's up, B Shady? I am the current keeper and provider of this creature before you. Kind of looks like a stuffed animal, doesn't it? Don't ya? Right? Yeah, that's legit. That's legit. This is my sister's dog. Well, my family's dog. He's just hanging with me for the weekend. So we're going to have some fun. Oh, send in the link. Word. We're going to have a karate in the garage this morning, y'all. What you think about that? What's up, Marco? I am currently messaging with Mr. Knight. TK Easy, Z Sleazy. Coffee's just a little too hot. You're just sitting here, look at this, just staring at me. Just dead staring me down, like just. He's like, what are you doing? Who are you talking to? Have a good one. Gotta go to work. Yeah, Josh, have a good day. Go bust out a good day, make some money. That look is priceless. Homie G he's serious, dude. He's just legit, like, looks like a stuffed animal. Just stares. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna go just take a little break there on the floor. We had a little adventure yesterday, messing around, having a good time. I'm probably gonna take him to the park. Well, I am. We're gonna go to the park later today. Ooh, coffee is hot. Check this out. Oh, there's a lock. Oh, I had the lock off. It's too early in the morning, Dan. Jesus Christ. This is my new Tac Knives Goliath. Look at the bam. Power out on that. So it has a lock on it. So you can lock it open or you can lock it closed. And then won't fire open in your pocket. Nailed it. Boom. Gonna shoot to end around noon. Bro, I know we kind of chatted about it and I've been busy, and then I went and picked up my sister's dog, and it was like, oh yeah, we talked about maybe jumping in there, and I don't know how Dash is gonna do, but it seems like he's actually pretty chill. Y'all smash that like button. This man's got fried bologna to pay for. You got fried bologna? I do have the new Tac Knives Goliath. So these are new, they're blemished. Oh, shit. Check that out. Snail Trail Dale coming through with the micarta ring. Bro. Clean work. I kind of want to just go like this and get oils all over it, kind of darken it up. Boom. Fried bologna sandwiches. Yeah, you know, that's what I was saying. The joke was I don't even have the bologna. Right? Ooh, how's this look? Not much of a ring guy, but if one of us is making some cool micarta rings, I mean, yeah, I gotta get one. Get that knife out of my face. It does. It fits on this thumb, index, middle. This ring is this one, it's almost maybe a half a size too big. Obviously, pinky, no. This one, it's definitely smaller. This is like a full size too small. Fits on this one, fits on that one. A little tight on this thumb. TKE, I did not get the link yet. Or what are you sending me the link on? I'm taking. It's not on my ring. It's not on my hand. My left ring. See, it doesn't fit on that finger, so it's not a. It's not a wedding. It's a promise band. Where'd you go, Doug? I know you made the size I asked for. It works great. I'm not going to put it on my wedding band finger. It's too big for that one. I measured. I was like, I'm not sure, because again, I don't really wear rings all that much. So I wasn't sure, like, okay, would I wear it there? Would I index finger it? You know, like, I don't know. But like this hand, it fits on all three. Fits on those three just fine, but not the pinky. There it is. I got the link. Got it. And it's funny that it actually does slide onto this thumb. Who wore thumb rings in like what was that, like the late 90s? I do appreciate it, Dale. So yeah, Dale does make these micarta knives. Do you take orders, Dale? Is there a place people can get a hold of you, or drive all the EDC girls nuts? Yeah, I'm sure. Coffee's good. You guys see those turkeys that was out front of my What are you doing? Sleeping out in the kitchen? I guess. All right. Yeah, there's turkeys out in the parking lot at work last night, and the one was just puffed up, all huge. I made a little short, quick. You see the new DeWalt. Right, late 90s rock artists, archers, and fantasy movies. You see what I look like right here? I mean, tell me I don't look like I'm right out of like Pearl Jam or something. I mean, come on. 90s rock artist is pretty much dead on. I just need to get some more leather. Nah. I never really got into the wristbands, watches. I had a couple necklaces way back, like in the 90s, early 90s. Like everyone wore them back then. But never really got into wrists, bracelets, or watches. I did have, back before cell phones, I did have a pocket watch, which would have been the type of watch I would have carried. This is the DeWalt EDC. Someone said this is 8CR. It just says stainless. You would think they would say it's 8CR if it is in fact 8CR. Twisted Sister. Almost kind of like it right on the old middle diddle. It's funny. Yeah, my buddy CO picked this up for me. Thanks to CO again. He got one, actually kind of like the way it felt. Picked up another one for me. Check it out on the channel. It's funny. I had no idea. I saw the Milwaukee ones. I saw a few other ones at like Home Depot and like Fleet Farm, etc. The one and only. If Back to the Future was made today, yep, he would go back to the 90s, and it would seem, yeah. Wow. What's up, Paul? Got a winner right here. The old DeWalt EDC. Tell me that's not fun. I did unbox this last night. Boom. I think this looks super cool. Tac Knives Goliath. He's selling some that they're blemished, so they're discounted. And I looked everywhere on this thing. I found a little teeny. You see that teeny little mark right there, right? Just the tiniest little dot, and then right on the seam right here, there's just the tiniest little bit of silver where the black PVD coating is. But other than that, man, this thing is like perfect. And to like discount it half price for a tiny little blem like that, I was like, yeah, you know, I'll pick one up. I'll check it out. Titanium Justin actually sent me the link, messaged me on these first, and as soon as I saw it, who else? A couple people ended up. It was like 2 or 3 people sent me an info on this one. I feel like somebody definitely touched my knife. If you ever get that feeling, you go in and you're like, I feel like somebody moved something, but nobody's here. I hear a dog doing something out there. Boom. Dude, tell me that doesn't look great. Those jimps, extra jimps up there. This is like a beefy user, aluminum handle, 14C28N. What's up, Roscoe Chicken and Waffles? Did you touch my drums? Hold on a second. Puppy dog, what are you doing? Oh, you're good. You're good. I heard him kind of digging. I'm babysitting the dog right now. I'm kind of letting him do whatever he wants. We'll see. I tried to clean up a little. I keep the house fairly good, so there isn't really anything dogs can get into. I took everything off the lower shelves. I think he's more of trying to get in, like if I were to leave like a couple socks out or something like that. Felipe? Hey. What's up? Here's my guns right here. This is my guns. Just wants to just sleep. What was that knife? The one I just had? This is the Tac Knives Goliath, out the side auto, 14C28N on the blade, and then we have an aluminum handle. It does have a lock, so you can push that lock up, and that locks the blade open. And then, I'm sorry, I'm holding a dog right now, babysitting. And then you can lock it, kind of hard lefty. You can lock that, and then I can push that button, and it's like stuck. When did I get the sheep? I get the sheep. I'm babysitting. So then you can unlock it, push that button, this thing fires out. Nice choke up spot. Good jimps right there. And then extra jimps way out. Thicker, wider. Why are you live early on morning on a Saturday? Lou, I've been doing the early Saturday mornings for quite a while. I've been kind of doing the lead up to when TKE starts and then join TKE. Can you fuller flick it? Ugh, you can't. You need to push the button. Boom. But that button fire is really cool. Justin in the chat there recommended it. These are still available. They're $35. These are half price because of the blemishes. What's up, Dalton? What's up, Tyrell? Because of those little teeny blemishes that you can barely see at all, you get one of these for 35 bucks. I mean, come on. The other Tac knives I have is the Benji. This is an out the front. Pretty fun. They're sold out of blems. Do I need to refresh my page? I've got it up right here. I can add one to my cart right now. Oh, I can't. That's weird. Like usually it just wouldn't say add to cart. This one you go to add the cart and see how it gives you the little circle. So they are in fact sold. Oh, the black one's still in stock. So the dark, all PVD coated black one. So Roscoe, if you like the black on black look, I mean for an auto like this, PVD covered in PVD, 35 bucks right now, bro. Right now. Justin has a code. Justin, post the code. I do not have a code. I could probably get a code. We'll let Justin have the code. Justin, you have the wrench. It's gone too. What's up, Kevin? Add to cart. Oh. Boom. That's not the secret knock. Yeah, they're gone. You know, it's a really good deal. It's a really good deal. It makes sense. I like my Benji quite a bit. I'm not an auto guy. Don't let these used car salesmen pressure you, Roscoe. Yeah, yep. I saw that too, Roscoe. I apologize. Bummer. Fun stuff. Classic right here. Classic. Who has a Kubi Titus? Boom. Altum Kubi Titus. Ooh, boosh. No pressure sales right here. I don't get any benefit from it. I was just showing you something super cool that I was excited to get. And then when I got it in the mail, I opened it. I was like, oh, man. I like beefier knives like this Titus right here. Something that's got a nice thick handle, good grab on it. Pretty standard for me. You know, one of my new faves, the Goblin XL, another beefy one. So you can see, like, these are the kind of things I love. The CJRB Riff, right? Those beefy ones. So this new Goliath, woof, do you see that? Whack, slaps out fast. Thick, chunky handle. This aluminum texture right here that's raised up feels really good. The choke up spot is larger. Jimps, more jimps. Ugh. You like that CJR? Yeah, dude. This is honestly, this is top 5 in my top 5. CJRB Riff, Micarta AR RPM 9. You can flick out the fuller. I'm gonna have to turn that. My group chat is starting to text with each other, so that's gonna start blowing up. I had to mute that. Flipper tab works good. Rip is borderline almost not a budget, isn't it? Like 60, 70 bucks. I mean, not that that's kind of, it depends. Some people have different ranges for what they call a budget knife. I tend to, I mean, I don't know. MC moved his up to like 70. I kind of had mine at like 50. Mad Yako just hit 1,900 subs. If you haven't been on Mad Yako's channel, TKE or Justin or someone could post a link. Let's see a real chunky boy so we can listen to KDK giggle like a schoolgirl. How about that? This is the Boker Magnum Kukri folder ridiculousness. It can obviously be flicked out. This one actually, I got a dog in my part. You can just shake this thing out. It's so heavy. Generally, I'm not a fan of a knife if you can just shake it out like that. But in a case like this where it's just huge, it's heavy, it's a beast, I mean, come on. It's a folding pocket kukri. I mean, right? Morning, Brian. What's up, Mac dude? We're just kind of chilling here on a Saturday. I have a sheep. I have this guy right here. Hold on. Say hi to the people. What's the intended use? Making me smile. The intended use is for me to open it, smile, set it back down on the table with my other ones. Let's see that Cleaver style Sativian. Haven't brought her out in a while. The Cleaver Sativian. Oh, that one. Yeah, he's a guard dog. Their TKE just posted Mad Yako's link for all of you that are got your hand on the pulse. TKE does his normal Saturday morning lives from the garage at 9:30 approximately. I will be joining him over there. Lately I've been doing a little vertical live for like an hour before he starts up, and then I kick over into his and hang out for a bit. Been kind of busy on Saturdays lately, but chilling for a little while here, so I'm going to join him after this. So I'm going to stay on for another 20-30 minutes or so, and then boot out. We'll go over to TKE's, then I'm going to join him over there, and we're going to do some serious karate in the garage. Rick's Knives is here instead of posting videos. I recorded, filmed, made 3 videos last night or yesterday real quick. I had to go pick up the sister's dog, babysitting for the weekend. Good old Dash is basically sleeping on my lap right now. He's pretty chill. He's usually got a lot of energy. I was wondering how it was going to be. Yep, 9:37 sharp. Yeah, he's here now, but he's going to be late for his own stream. I got Snail Trail Dale's ring. I'm going to rock this thing out, test it out. Going to get a few more for some giveaways in the future. I'm going to also get a couple more for myself. Don't really wear rings, but I support cool people that I know that are doing artistic fun stuff. I think that's neat. I've made some rings. I actually made rings on the lathe. I wish I had one. I've given them all away because I made them as gifts. But I've made goblets, like a goblet on the lathe where it's like a wine glass and it's got a thin stem. And I do it where when you make it, you actually make a ring on the stem from the same piece of wood as you're making it. Does that make sense? So basically it's a impossible trapped ring on this goblet. It obviously takes a little more work to do it, but it's fun. It's fun. But yeah, this ring, green micarta, very clean, fits on several fingers. Like I said, I'm not a ring guy. I could wear it here, or here, and it's not falling off. It also fits on my thumb and a couple on this hand. So it's just a fling. It's just a fling. My neck, a little sore. Use your hand and a drill. Yep. So what do you have? Like a couple sizes. You make the inner diameter, then the outer diameter, and then sand, something like that. Kathleen's listening from the kayak. Got to get out at 7 a.m. It'll be 100 degrees here today. It's going to be in the 60s in Minnesota, so that's pretty nice. I'm going to get to the park later. I'm not a ring guy. I bet that's what you tell all the ladies. I don't know. I got to get to my coffee here. It's going to start. Yeah, it's almost no longer appropriate temperature. It's got to be just right. So I'll start getting a little cold. It's micarta. Yeah, it's a micarta ring. What ladies? Is this a trick? Boom. Yeah, we talked about this. If I brought someone over to the house, they'd be like, there are are knives on every table. There he is. What's up, dude? Look here. Look here. No, not at me. Look over there. Look over there. Look. Everybody say hi to Dash. Micarta. That's my family's dog, my sister, brother-in-law, and the 2 nephews. They're a monster. Dasher. Good old Dash. Been pretty good so far. I got to go get a knife for Lou. Take a little walk. I got to work on oh, you got a paper towel. That's what I heard you chewing on. Got to work on the sound in the other room. It kind of has a little bit of an echo. Here it is. There it is. We got to turn. Hold on a second here. Oh. Oh my God. Lou's got one of these, right, Lou? Sativian D2, I think. Or does that say 14C? Flicks out. Absolute hog. Mister's working on some groove rings on his 5th. Boom. This is actually kind of a fun knife. Lou uses this thing every day. Can I? Yeah, sure can. Why wouldn't you? Two-tone on the... So does it hold the edge pretty well? It's kind of a chunk. Kind of. This thing's an absolute hog. I got kind of a mess over here. A little bit of a chaos. Yours needs a strop. We'll go do a cut test with mine. What was the other chunky one that I got? This one here. Picked this one up shortly after just because it was like the same kind of a... This one's ugly. I'll tell you that. Sativian. Good Lord. Good Lord. Yep, I got to start moving everything over to the other shelves. Gonna start. It's a show, not a cut kind of guy. Last you like a year and 2 months. First one lasted almost 5 years. And they replaced it for free. Kubi Elang. Boom. Tell me that's not an absolute lengther. Chunky. Got to start moving these over though. Boom. Helix. There's no fuller. Why wouldn't you? Button lock. And if the helix is too big, you can just get the mini helix. Did the fade dye on here. Boom. I like concept quite a bit. This one, the cryo. Did a little weather dye on this one. I like the snappiness of this. Listen. Should take this in the echo room. All right. Oh, the old wall. It's getting empty. We gotta... Gotta get working in here. Doing some. Come on, bud. Come on. You coming? Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, look at this chaos on the table. Is there enough? Is there ever enough? Concept is my new mistress now. Kaiser went quiet. I haven't heard anything from them. I've messaged them a couple times. I guess it's been a while. I could probably try again, but they were going through some new, I don't know exactly. Got some people quit, some people. Is Joyce married? Hey. They're great at over at Concept. Awesome people. Great knives. Every collection is never complete, mister. I'm always looking for more. Something new. What's the new thing? What's the hot item? What's going to be the next fun thing that I get to enjoy? Ooh, the Momo. Where are you going, kid? I got everything dog proofed, except for that paper towel he somehow found. I don't know where that was. You are in fact a Momo. I mean, come on. It's a Momo. It's a Momo and its friend, the mini Momo. Joyce worked at Kaiser and then started Concept. Is this a really? How long ago was that? If you put pants on your head, are they pants? Or do they become a hat? Something to contemplate there, Johnny. I'll think on that one. The mini Momo is definitely almost full size. I got a big hand, full grip. Does have that gold titanium bolster, S35 on this one. Concept came from ex-Kaiser employees. I did not know that. I did not know that. Boom. I really love the Momo though. I do not have enough real time in the life to get things done. I plan to get my CNC machine that I bought months and months ago up and running, and one of the scales I plan to make is some new scales for this holiday festive Momo. It's cool, and I'll probably put them on for the holidays. But normally this will be a knife I like to carry on a regular basis, and I'm not really a fan when they do G10 with the layers like this. It's grippy and it feels nice, but it does kind of tear into the pocket when you're going in and out of the pocket. I have what's the other one? There's like the G10 Civivi Cache. That frag on the G10 is the same kind of thing. It feels great. But when you put that in your pocket, it just wants to tear. And if you were to carry it every day, it wouldn't take as long for your pants to kind of get destroyed right there. Mr. likes the topo. Yeah, I agree. They're cool. It's very cool. I designed this one. I mean, I just drew it up on the computer, had it done. This is, my buddy Dave gave me this knife when we were on a fishing trip. And so I took one of the lakes that we were on. You can see some of the points and stuff. That's kind of one of the spots right there where we set up and caught some fish that day. So it's kind of a cool way to commemorate the trip and then immortalize it in this knife of mine. I do laser marking professionally, so I have access to some nice machines after I get done working for the day. Quit complaining before you ruin Christmas. Kay left Kaiser and started Pyrotech. That's how most knife companies start. You work for one, and then you know, like, not that Ben left, but didn't Ben worked at Blade HQ for years, and then now he runs NAFs. Oh. Civivi Cachet is a sweet, sweet knife. I would probably carry this more if I didn't have as many. Kaiser Momo or Bulldog, planning to buy one of the two. I say Momo. Everybody's going to have their own personal. One of them you might like more than the other, and we might not be the same. But the Momo is huge. I love it. Try to sneak a nose pick. I wasn't sneaking anything. Did I fall off the camera? I'll get in there. Go with the Mo Dog. Personally, though, Momo is awesome. And if the Momo seems like it's a little bit beastly, you get that mini Momo. And the mini Momo, dude, is actually still practically a full-size knife. Mini Momo comes in at about 7.5 with a 3 1/4 inch blade and like a 4-inch handle. That's over a 4-inch handle. So like I have a large hand, I grab the mini Momo and there's still handles sticking out the back. So, I mean, right? Boom. And it's still a great knife. Thing feels good in the hand. Excellent user. Eyeballs this morning. 7-inch front flipper, just the flipper. Yeah, some people have said that they were like, yeah, I wonder the big one, you know, like that sticks out so much. It's huge. It's going to get in the way. The thing is it goes straight down or straight up. But when it's in your pocket, so here is your pocket. You slide it down in your pocket. It's sitting like this. So that is down. And it's really, if you look, it's pretty much level with this section over here. So if it's going to bottom out in your pocket, it's bottoming out on both sides. It's not like this is sticking out more, and it's down. If it was like this way, you know, you could maybe catch it on something like that. But it's pointed straight down. I have it in my pocket. I take it out. It doesn't seem to be in the way at all. I have yours, Gabe. I'm good on yours, Gabe. I was just all the new. Anytime someone else wins some new, I'm just going to remind everyone like, oh, we just did another one just to make it easy. But Gabe, I've got you. I just got to get her done and get it out to you. Sometimes I'm a perfectionist and I want it to be right and I want it to be good. So I start analyzing and testing other ways. And then I don't do it because I'm nervous to do it. And I want to make sure it's good. Here we are. I'll get it out to you really soon though. Danny says hi. What's up, Danny? How are we doing? The Loser Citivian. What's this even called? Chomp. Try that again. Ah. It's the, you got to get out of the way. Boom, there it is. This thing is ridiculous. Look at how thick it is. It's like this brick. Let's find out. Let's find out. Not the clip. 0.77 just on the handle thickness right there. That's just silly. Blade 1.24. Good Lord. It's heavy. Front flipper, rear flipper, flick out hole. I don't know. I'm a collector. I picked it up because, oh, the pocket clip's loose. Because it was just a silly, weird looking thing. I want the whole folding cabin kitchen set. Go for it. Go for it. I gotta start practicing some more. I got my Squid Industries Mako V5 trainer. Just good, clean, chunky fun. Can't wait to see the next aluminum knife you laser. I got a couple of those ones. I got several actually. But where are they? These two. I got a couple more of these aluminum ones. These are those Cabela's specials. They're like $10 or something. Maybe like actually late, says TKE. Greetings from Germany. Yeah, it's unfortunate you got laws that don't allow you to have some of these fun things. A lot of places can't have stuff like this. I love knives, so I've got a ton of them. So yeah, that white laser mark on the aluminum is going to look cool on these. Be fun to see what kind of designs it come up with. I'm surprised the Commodore 64 is still getting updates. Oh, TKE, Windows 98 takes forever. My last computer was running, Windows 10, but I had a skin, a skin on it to make it look like Windows 7. You know what I'm saying? Because then, you can pretend you're still using Windows 7. Now I got Windows 11, and it was funny because we ordered the computer with my buddy, the computer guy, and he's like, "Yep, now you're going to get a legit Windows 11. Everything should be solid with what we're getting." And I'm like, "Great." And he's like, "You're gonna hate it." And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "You're gonna hate it." And I'm like, "Oh God." Justin learned CAD on Windows 95. Trying to think of the Windows I learned CAD on. Or I learned Photoshop. What was that Photoshop called? Oh, my brain shut off right now. I was going to say, when I learned Photoshop, like Clone Stamp didn't even exist. It was so different. The Windows KDK started on was just called Windows. Knuckles law might be way harsher than knife laws where you are. Yeah, the Knuckles law, but then, what do you need brass knuckles for? And it's funny, you can buy them here, but they sell them as paperweights. It's like, "Oh, we got these paperweights, you can buy it." Sure. They had a bunch of them at the show in Wisconsin a couple weeks ago. CAD on 95, Photoshop Mac. How about that? How about that? Where is my... I got stuff all over the place. I'm on that Jack Wolf pass around. Justin just got the newest one. It's the really cool one. Maybe I won't give it away yet. Ooh, but I got another Jack Wolf that'll be showing up in the mail probably in a few weeks or so. But I'm excited for it. It's they're cool. I've gone through. This is we've already looked at two. Had this one, and then that really cool one with the crystallized titanium, the green crystallized titanium. Super cool. Paul wants a matching set of knucks from a jank maker. Yeah. I used to work at a store where we bought them from the public. Found some nice ones. They were looking to ditch. Oh yeah, so they're like, "Oh, I need to get rid of these." Like, I don't know what it is. I've never desired. There was one that had one of the swords that had it on them. Like, so you got the big handle or this big Bowie knife, and then it had it built into the handle. It kind of looked cool. It had this real medieval kind of crazy look. I think Ben becomes turgid at the sight of overly curvy clip points. Bro, I love this thing. This is rad. Thinking I'm taking the clip off. I keep saying that. You have to fully disassemble it basically to get that clip off. But I kind of feel like it has that, even though it has the bolster lock, it has that slip joint kind of look and design that I kind of want to, you know, get a slip for it and then carry it in the slip. 926. Holy moly. How can I? Okay, I know how to do this. It's all different now. I'm live right here. Camo carbon on the Viber fixed. Oh, Vampire fixed. Yeah, that camo carbon looks sweet. Okay, live from the garage. We're gonna go share, copy. We're gonna go to me. Evening, Dan. 12 a.m. Herne under the wife's account. Right on, dude. Sid. Okay, so that's Herme's wife's account. Try to remember. Wouldn't be in a terrible hurry, says TKE. I mean, as always, he starts at 9:30, which is like 9:52. It's all good, bro. It's all good. All right. I am going to go in here. We're going to go paste. Oh, man, my eyes are itchy. Luckily, Dash is kind of one of them hypoallergenic designs. I'm allergic to dogs, most dogs, the dander. And he was designed to not make me allergic, so that's good, but my eyes are still itchy. It is spring, and I just have bad, I'm allergic to dust, and so especially lately, I've been rearranging and moving stuff from there into here and just kind of getting it, and you kind of kick up that little bit of dust in some spots and stuff you haven't maybe moved in a while or whatever, and then if I touch my eye with dust on my hand, then it gets irritated for the rest of the day, so I got to be careful, like, oh, rinse my hands off before I start digging in my face. The best things are always worth waiting for. So yeah, I did post a link in the description and I pinned it. That is the link to Live from the Garage, TKE. I'm going to join him, hang out for a bit. So he's going to probably start that up in like about an hour or two. Get a dog genetically modified to suit your hypoallergenic needs. Have you not seen Jurassic Park? It's not my dog. It's my sister's dog. It's their dog. But they're like, maybe they did it on purpose so they were like, then they could use me as the babysitter. Unlike most dogs, poodles are hypoallergenic, but he's not a full poodle either. He's like a poodle doodle schmadoodle foodoodle mix, something, you know. So he's pretty much full. That's it. He's a couple years old. Who? Who are we talking about? KDK or the dog? Wow, KDK, wow. Bro, if you weren't late all the time, it wouldn't be a joke. It's all good. Yes, I'm dog sitting. Snickerdoodle. TKE dog dander. That dander, cats and dogs. Yeah, it's basically I can hold them, touch them. But if I touch my face, my eyes basically get that all nasty and kind of rash up. And then I get like the cat scratch fever. Is that a thing? So like if I have like a cat and I get a little scratch from them, like that scratch gets swollen and kind of puffy and irritates. Cat scratch fever is no joke. Good morning, Kenman. Good day from Puerto Rico. What's up, dude? How's the weather there? I'm in Minnesota. It's going to be in the 60s today. The shit's a poo. Why wouldn't you? Bluminati's in here? I didn't see him yet. Or did I? There he is right there. Morning, gang. I got a link for TKE's live from the garage. I got it popped up. I'm going to be joining him over there. So I'm going to hang out in here, keep chatting for a little bit. Toxoplasmosis. What's going on, Smokey? I'll speak to you. Smokey's in the chat. How you doing, Smokey? Thanks for joining us today. Shih Tzu mixed with a poodle. High 80s, maybe 90s. Summer is here. Did I end up grabbing the petrified fish? No, but I still have it up. Oh, wait, that's the Havrog. Oh, I have a couple of them up. Here, I'll pop it over here for you guys. Petrified Fish Scholar. Look at that thing. They do have a white G10 and then a stone washed or satin blade, but I kind of like the olive wood. It's huge. What is it? What is the overall length again? 8.19. I mean, I guess it's not huge, but that's cool. That is the Petrified Fish Scholar. What was the other one? I was looking at the Petrified Fish Havrog. Kind of fun. You don't have anything for petrified fish. Gabe, can you laser wood? Yes. I haven't really messed around with it yet. What's up, Smokey? I haven't really messed around with laser marking wood yet, but I can. I need to get some good pieces to test that are going to be of something that I'm going to use. And then what's going to happen is we have to turn, when we already have ventilation, exhaust stuff, but I have to make sure I use one or a couple of the machines where we have this really good vent, because it's going to burn and it's going to smell, and I don't know, I don't want to make the entire building smell like burnt wood. You never know, Lou. You never know. I mean, if you don't speak English, but then you were able to catch some movies or something, and you're learning pop culture and stuff. And you know the kids these days try to come up with a fun name like that. They might not even know. Maybe there's a... Yes, you can laser wood. It has to be, yeah. Basically, a lot. I've laser marked plastics, metals, lots of different materials. You just basically have to. Ooh, you found some of that. I'll love that. Some of that walnut lanyard band. That'd be sweet. Start making some scales with it. I'll make you some scales. But yeah, when you do a laser mark, you just basically have to dial in the settings. So you need a scrap piece that you can basically test. So when I do like a handle for like a knife, you can take this scale off, flip it over, and then use the inside where you can't see it, where it's against the liner, as a test spot. And you can kind of test, and you basically have to change like the power and the velocity and like maybe the defocus or something, just to dial in a good laser mark for each different material that you use. Paul, are we robots? Or are we a collective thinking within one robot? Ooh. I like the effect where people use electricity to burn lightning patterns in wood. I also like that. I looked into maybe doing that, but then I saw some videos. People have died doing that, and it's not. It's dangerous because you're using some serious high voltage. And if you do it right, you know, obviously it's safe, but it's one of those things where I watched a couple things that are like, if you're looking to find some new project to do, just find a different one. Because this one is, you never know. Something, it's with, when you're running with that much electricity, you obviously have to set it up, click, click, Yeah, because the voltage is nuts. And what happens is people think they can just do stuff. And so they're sitting there just freestyle touching, and then they like get in the mix of that because you're sending voltage through that wood to burn that pattern. And that's serious. So you put this liquid down on the wood here and here, and then it arcs across. If you get in the way of that arc or you touch any of that metal, wow, it could be lights out. So what the smart way to do it is you have the piece of wood, you clip this side on, you clip this side on, you walk over here, you push the button, then you turn it off, you unplug it, then you go back over and disconnect it. You know, but people are sitting there just holding it like, I'm going to go here and here, and I'm going to go here and here. And then the legs slip and they touch it. Done. It's like, I don't even want to. I honestly was going to, basically you get a nice microwave and you take the microwave apart and you get a positive and a negative, and then you use those two to zap that. It looks cool. It looks very, very cool. But I won't be trying that. I won't be trying it. What's up, Fred? What is happening, Fred? How are you today? Good to see you. Is that from you, Fred? Fred, did you send me something in the mail? I'd love to open it now, but I'm about to jump on with TKE. So I'll have to open it later. But I did get a package in the mail. And I got a few packages in the mail, and they didn't have full names of like who they were from on them. And I have like 8 things. You traded with someone who had agenda directly to me. Got it. Fred, I got it. I will do the opening unboxing probably later today, maybe tomorrow. And then I'll get, then you can send me whatever information. Or you want me to send it to you, or if you want me to send it to somebody else or whatever. I appreciate it though, Fred. That's really cool. I'm excited. And I like that I have no idea what it is either. It's like, okay, this will be fun. What's it going to be? It's from Fred. Should be pretty sweet. Wow, 9:39. And TKE is still... you only give crap to people you care about. Like if someone I don't care about, I'm not going to waste my time giving them hell and messing around. No. But if it's someone I like TKE, and he's running a little late on his chat or in his live like he usually does, I'm going to give him some crap about it because it's fun. Log is TKE's new Patreon now that TKE has used up all of Mr. Eddie's goodwill. Oh, do I love TKE? Yeah, I have some mutual respect for the dude. Gonna play some karate in the garage. And that coffee is gross. Is now gross. Anybody got any fun plans this weekend, though? It is Saturday, so we do have the rest of today and tomorrow to kind of let loose. Unless you work. Josh Weezy was in here right at the beginning, and he had to take off to go to work for the day. Who's got to work over the weekend? Everybody's working for the weekend. So does that mean you are working for the weekend, or that you are working for the weekend? We've done some epic co-streams. We've done a couple weird, that first one where my stuff was all a mess. My live on last Thursday, because I got set up in the new room now, the new computer, got the new studio, or got the studio all set up in there, and ended up having a delay on the microphone. And when I was set up with the same cameras and the same thing, just a different computer, in the other room, I didn't have that delay. So I don't know if it's because of the echo or what's happening, but I had to change the milliseconds, the disaster stream. Yeah, that one was fun. The I changed like 15 milliseconds off, and then it was like not working, and then I bumped it up to 100, and I bumped it up to 200. It ended up being like 550 milliseconds. I don't know how many milliseconds is in a second. Any guesses? How many? Is it a million? 1 second is 1,000. Lou, look at Lou, the big brain on Lou. Winner. I have to clean up dog poop, go to friend's roller derby match thingy, and review a few knives. I have to clean up dog poop, review a few knives, and I'm gonna go to the park. Probably throw a couple discs around, hang out with some friends, get some of the league tags out. Yep, it's 1,000. There's 1,000 milliseconds per second. I was 550 milliseconds behind, or the terrorist math. It's the only bit of information I've retained. That's fun. So I was over a half a second behind. So it was like an old overdubbed like ninja movie. It was cool, but it was frustrating me, and I couldn't figure it out because it was way more than I thought it was, because I was thinking that a smaller amount of milliseconds was going to work, and blah blah blah. Ended up figuring it out. What's up, Grayer? Addicted to blades. We're just gonna hijack, and we won't even join. Looks like, is he gonna? TKE's supposed to go live at 9:30, which means 9:47 is about when he usually goes on. What's up? What are you up to, Addicted to Blades? I noticed you're over there too. We're all over there. Marco, have him join this live. Yeah, TK, if you're having problems, you could just... he said that his computer had to upgrade. So, oh, dude, I love this chair. Let me tell you what. I don't know if you've seen, but we've got this wood. It's got the armrests. Look at that thing, dude. Sick. Picked this up at when I was thrifting looking for some furniture and stuff for the room. I found this. This is kind of a vintage, older, squishy back, squishy armrests. Super comfy. Stoked to get it. I got the shelves. I actually ended up, my friend Cece messaged me. She knew I was looking for shelves. And then she was like, oh, dude, just saw these on Facebook Marketplace. I wanted the thicker, chunkier shelves so I can put some lights. I haven't set the lights up yet, but that's the next step, getting the room done. I still have an echo in here, so I need to either put some more stuff up on the wall or get some sound dampening things. I need to work on my microphone. How does my microphone sound right now? No one said anything. I think there's something wrong with the mic on my phone, because there are some times where it sounds fine, and then other times it's like muffled. And then, like, I just filmed another video and it sounded really bassy on my computer, and then I had to turn the bass down and it actually sounded fine. I listened to it on my phone, it sounded all right. But I think there's something that's starting to go better or go bad in there. So I might have to figure that out. What's up, Mikey Trails? How you doing, dude? I'm just I'm gonna be joining TKE on his live in a little bit. I've been lately doing a little live before he starts just for fun. Did sound like you're in a hallway. Yeah, it's a little echoey in here. It's just if it sounds muffled, because it was sounding muffled, but it does have an echo because I've just, this room, I need to get some more stuff up on the wall, and I'm in a 9x9, I think, maybe 10x10 room. And so it's causing more echo than when I was out in the living room. It's probably 12 by 20 or whatever, I don't know. But a lot bigger, Sure. Sound like I'm singing in the toilet. Yeah, so if I get a few more things up on the wall, I'm basically going to get the rest of the room decorated. And once I've got that done, then I'm going to just hung the same Jason mask up in your new office last night. Right on, Mikey. Jason's my guy, dude. I got his, where is his? Oh, it's up there. I got his machete up there. And then, of course, he's got a knife and a heart for now. I'm going to end up putting all my knives on these shelves. I just wanted to get a few things in there. Is that a decorative plate I see in the background? No. This is Frisbee, huh? This is Valkyrie. Innova Valkyrie. I haven't thrown this one, but this is just a fancy one from somebody, or I picked up a couple of these. I have several Valks in my bag. I don't really display too many Frisbees, but I have a couple discs. I got some Halloween buzzes up on the wall out in the hallway. There's an occasional cracking. See, I think that's another thing I noticed at the end of my videos. Right when I hit stop, I need to edit out the end. Why didn't I reply in your comment? I missed it. Oh, from India. What's going on, RK? Sorry, my chat's going. I'm talking. It's tough to follow everybody. You're from India? I'm from Minnesota. Living in Minnesota. It is going to be 60 degrees today. It's going to be a nice day. I'm going to get out to the park and do my thing. And it is now 9:48. What is wrong with TKEs? He said that his computer had to update. A V mask? Okay. Lanyard Man. I instantly pictured something, but then I instantly pictured something else. I know I need to get some decorative plates. When you said, are you guys talking V for Vendetta mask then? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about the V, the series? Because right when you said V, I didn't think of the V for Vendetta mustache. There's a term for that. Guy Fawkes. I was thinking V. You guys remember? Anyone old enough to remember V, the miniseries? Oh. Okay. All right, folks. I watched V. I see the reruns of V on the Sci-Fi Channel. Yeah, dude, it was great. Going to bed. Grab the Woobin. Good luck. Have a good day. Herne. Jason Takes Manhattan. I have a bunch of Jason masks. I get blank ones and then I paint them up to make them look like specific ones. Lou, there's a movie for you for that. It's the guy who made Basket Case. Okay, so there's TKE. He's on. All right, so everyone check out that link in the chat. If you hit that link, you're going to go to TKE's Live from the Garage. I'm going to be joining him over there. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. More lives and knives coming soon. I'll see you guys over there. Take it easy.
We'll see.
Stay sharp.
I'll just swap over to vertical. I'm tired of screwing with this. This will be the last StreamYard live